This is a Picacho-style presentation on Stephen Johnson's 2010 book, Where Good Ideas Come From, The Natural History of Innovation. My name is Ann Cohart. Stephen Berlin Johnson is the father of 3 boys, the husband of 1 wife, the author of 7 books, and the co-founder of 3 websites. His most recent book is about the space of innovation. Why do some environments squash good ideas? What characteristics are common in all creative environments? Johnson asserts that there are no eureka moments in which some profound discovery is made. Good ideas are not born in an instant. Rather, a series of 7 shared properties and patterns can be identified in innovative environments. We can make our lives more creative by learning about these properties and adapting them for our personal circumstances. Johnson borrows the phrase the adjacent possible to describe the limits of creative innovation. New ideas can be conceived of, but if they can't be accomplished within current social and technological limits, the idea cannot come to fruition. The adjacent possible is like a heap of spare parts. Once you create something from these parts, this becomes a new spare part in the heap that can be used to create more objects. In this way, the adjacent possible is always expanding. A new idea is akin to a network of cells exploring the adjacent possible. It is not a single thing. Johnson compares it to a swarm. This swarm must be flexible and able to change. Johnson calls such environments fluid, and he has coined the term liquid networks. The best physical environments for creativity are those that allow space for employees to collaborate and learn from one another. Research has found that the most creative ideas are formed at the conference table. This ground zero of innovation is a place where ideas can flow from mind to mind. It is a place where collaboration is possible. Intuition alone is rarely responsible for world-changing ideas. Such monumental innovation begins as a vague sense of a better way to do something. The thought is at the edge of one's consciousness. These vague feelings require long incubation periods. It can take decades for a hunch to grow into something unique and exceptional. Some companies, such as Google, have benefited from giving employees time during the work week for development of new product ideas. Google's vice president claims that over 50 of Google's new products were invented during this innovation time. Serendipity means the faculty of making fortunate discoveries by accident. New ideas can be triggered by random events or even by dreams. Your mind contains countless numbers of ideas and memories. A surprising connection between any 2 of these is possible during a period of distraction or even during sleep. Technology has increased the opportunity for serendipity. A myriad of random subjects appear in front of us on our computers and on our cell phones. We all know that we learn more from our mistakes than from our successes. Error leads us from our comfortable assumptions. When we make a mistake, we are challenged to rethink about the problem. Being wrong forces you to explore different avenues that lead you to new places and to new discoveries. The random mutation of errors in our evolutionary history have produced marvelous results. Scientists believe that natural selection in our DNA allows for a small but stable error rate in DNA transcoding. Perfect replication is not ideal for survival of a species. Some error is necessary. Exaptations, or using something old in a new way or for some new purpose, help us explore the corners of the adjacent possible. Over the years, old things are constantly reinvented to be used in new ways. Exaptations can be supported by bringing people with different disciplines together to problem solve. Apple Computers practices what they call concurrent or parallel production. Representatives from all disciplines are involved in every phase of the development of a new product. In Johnson's last chapter, He extols the benefits of open platforms. For example, today's GPS systems were made possible by a government-funded platform designed for national security. Without understanding how the platform works, programmers are able to create an interface and allow the platform to be used in new ways. The ability to build on existing stacks explains how innovations such as YouTube and Facebook came to market so quickly. Products can be made quickly and relatively inexpensively. Throughout the book, Johnson refers to Darwin. Much of Darwin's inspiration came from a coral reef in the Indian Ocean. What makes it so full of life? How does it flourish? We have a lot to learn from this example. Now that you know what the patterns and characteristics of creative environments are, allow Steve Johnson to sum it up for you. The patterns are simple, but followed together, they make for a whole that is wiser than the sum of its parts. Go for a walk, cultivate hunches, write everything down, but keep your folders messy. Embrace serendipity. Make generative mistakes. Take on multiple hobbies. Frequent coffee houses and other liquid networks. Follow the links. Let others build on your ideas. Borrow, recycle, reinvent. Build a tangled bank. Goodbye and thank you.